And we leave you this Friday night with the best story of the week and the picture that has everybody talking. New York police officer Larry DePrimo was on counterterrorism patrol in Times Square. And on a freezing November night, when he saw a homeless man shoeless, he decided to take matters into his own hands. The young officer, he appeared on Fox and Friends this morning to tell his story. Listen to this.
What brought my attention to it at first was that somebody was actually making fun of him. They said, oh, you got no shoes, and they were laughing at him, and that's when I looked down at his feet, and he didn't even have a pair of socks on. Well, what happened when I walked in there, I said, listen, I was like, I don't care about the price. I said, we need to get him a good pair of boots. I said, just give me whatever it is that you have the best of. When I knelt down and, I surprised him, I said, listen, I have these pair of boots. They're in your size, because I had actually ran back to him to find out his size. I was like, I didn't find out his size there, but I ran back to him, and when I was sitting down helping him put on the boots, he just said, he's like, thank you, officer. He said, God bless you, and, stay safe, and thank you for doing what you're doing. You've done enough already.
Now, amazing. Now, this random act of kindness did not go unnoticed. Jennifer Foster, a tourist from Arizona, watched DePrimo kneel down and graciously give this homeless man the boots. Now, she took the picture that has now gone viral. And earlier today, I spoke to Jennifer on my radio program about what she witnessed that cold November night.
In your own words, describe this, because it's almost spectacular to me.
Well, it was a very quiet moment, to be honest with you, even though we were in Times Square and there was an awful lot going on. My boyfriend and I had been in the northern part of the island earlier the day before and had seen this gentleman, the same gentleman without shoes. And the next day, we were in the position better to offer him some money. And my boyfriend walked over, put money in the cup, and right as I was about to do the same thing, I stopped because I saw Officer DePrimo walking towards this gentleman, and I saw him carrying the boots at that time.
Wow. I mean, it's just such a... Now, when you see this picture, and how cold out was it?
I'm from Arizona, so I'm going to think that anything is cold, really.
No.
but it was...
It was freezing.
It was probably 35 degrees.
What was his state of mind? Could you tell?
He was happy and nonetheless to receive the boots. And Officer DePrimo has said that he could see also the blisters on this man's feet, and that is true. And they were quite large. They really took over the bottoms of his feet.
Wow. And where did he get apparently got him some thermal socks, too? And did he start putting them on, the guy, I heard?
He did. I took the picture right before that was happening. Officer DePrimo had squatted down and had removed the gloves from his hands that he had been wearing, and that's when I just ended up taking the picture. But right after that, and that is the only picture I took, but right after that, Officer DePrimo assisted this man in putting on his socks and shoes.
Wow. Now, he didn't really know that you were even watching, did he?
He had absolutely no idea, I assure you. And he and I have had conversations subsequent where he has said, I didn't even know you were there. And I said, well, that was kind of the point. I certainly wasn't going to go up and interrupt this interaction. That wasn't my place. And Officer DePrimo was doing his job, which is the service part of the protection and serve that we provide in law enforcement. And it was a quiet moment. And Officer DePrimo did say, as he approached the gentleman and presented the boots, that he said, I have these size 12 all-weather boots. Let me take care of you. And it was a very beautiful moment, and this man was grateful to receive those boots.
What an amazing story. One picture, one act of kindness has inspired an entire nation. It's amazing. Sometimes we all think, and we all do have problems, but it reminds you of how blessed and how lucky we all really are. It also reminds you the goodness, the greatness that is at the heart of the American people. And that officer is one great American.